a difference between someone intentionally slapping somebody in the neck on purpose and someone, you know, hitting somebody. It's still a foul, yes, but it wasn't intentional. Like I don't
I,
think her elbow to Aaliyah Boston was intentional, although it was still an elbow. Yes, it was still very much a foul because she did hit her on an angle. At first, I couldn't see it. When it showed it from a different angle, and it showed like 4 times later, like, okay, I didn't see the elbow. But okay, there goes the elbow. Then you saw it. But if you look at her, she's going up, for the layup. It wasn't like let me just elbow her in the face on purpose. Bang, you know what I mean? Like there's a difference.
um,
I'm not gonna be like hell yeah, Angel. Like I mean, like that was intentional. Like I don't think it was intentional. When a person fouls somebody, for me, when I'm looking at it, whether it's WNBA or NBA, I'm looking at, are you winding up? You know what I mean? Is there wind up? You know what I mean? Are you are you really shoving it to the person? Like there's a difference. When Leah Boston elbows, you could tell AJ Devanta, it's almost time for the draft. Y'all was waiting for the draft. I am. But when they elbow, you know what I mean? Like you could tell when someone's intention trying to elbow somebody. You know what I mean? Aaliyah Boston be intention trying to elbow. Hans Allen, she elbowed the shit out of Angel earlier. Are we serious? Like she hit her with the boom, like, and nobody said anything. Like, come
hmm
on.
Yeah, and even on Angel on that thing, I think Angel moved her arm before she turned, so I did think it was should have been elevated.
So
I
what?
if
What if you
someone
think the
if
flagrant? You saying flagrant too
yeah,
for
yeah,
Angel?
that's what I thought. I thought it should have been because she moved her arm without moving her body, like like which will be like intentional, like a flail almost. But my whole point is just that I'm very hard on Angel.
We see, we see.
No, no, seriously though, I am. When someone says we're not hard on Angel, I'm like, no, I love Angel, but I'm equally as hard on him. On
Nasir
her.
wasn't on the other live we did, so I think he didn't hear your Angel Reese
Oh,
takes.
but even
Maybe that's
today,
why
I
he
was like,
favored.
yo, she, like how she was missing her layups early and everything like that. I was hard on her. So like I I think we hear the parts we want to hear sometimes. You know what I
I
mean?
agree
I'm
with
like,
that because I swear, like you can't say nothing. Like if you say if you say Angel, oh that was intentional. Oh, you're not calling her out, and if you call her out, it's like, oh, you a hater. It's like there's no in between. You just gotta be quiet and just watch the game.
Let's get it, Angel. I'll be right back.
Okay.
they
I'm
go
just
at 20.
you can take me off screen if you need to.
Honestly speaking, I'm gonna put some of this loss on Indiana on a coaching, and I have to
Mm-hmm.
like Stephanie White, but I'm just like Sophie Cunningham has been hot from three. Like
Yep.
get her more touches. You know what I mean? Kelsey Mitchell, you got to get her involved early. Kelsey Mitchell is not the kind of player that can give you a lot without the ball in her hand. And I love Kelsey down. I really, really do. I always give her props. I think she's the best player on that team, and I stand by that. But you got to get her involved early. Like you got to get her involved early. I think it's too
Yeah.
much of the Hines Allen, like her trying. I think the coach trying to figure out like what lines are working best. I see Jaleel White. I see shout out to Steve Urkel in the crowd, but yeah, I gotta for the sake of chemistry, like she got to figure out something else to get these girls more involved early.
But
I think what's her name should go to the bench. Monique Billings. I think her coming out with that second unit will be stronger for Indiana.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It
I,
looks
I feel like Angel bringing out the dog in Alicia and Ryan. I truly believe it. Slowly but surely.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Canada, man. She looked real good for the last couple games, man.
She looking like
Woo!
a point guard. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday. What that was yesterday or the day before.
Lord have
Day
mercy.
before.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
looking good.
Canada looking consistent. She looking like a point guard. Uh, I don't know if I can't call her a true point guard yet, but she looking like a point guard.
Yeah. It's going. It's going well. But Dre,
Golden
that's it.
State and play them back. Y'all watch Golden State?
Oh
Last night,
gosh.
yeah, I watched a little
I'm
bit of
saying
it.
I don't. No, I'm just saying in general. I don't watch them because
To me, they have to learn how to close games.
one of the
Like
commenters keep saying they got real good defense. Jerry
they
said
do
they
have
got
good defense.
defense.
They
Mm-hmm.
do,
He's
and they
saying they
have good
gonna lock up
offense too.
ATL.
But when it comes down the stretch, like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, like they make like bonehead decisions, and they have a habit of missing a lot of like open shots, that keeps them from closing the game out.
Mm,
Raven
yeah.
deserves more minutes, another 2 points, great defense, and facilitator. Raven is gonna have to get in where she fit in right now. I hear what you're saying this year. Honestly speaking, I think the second unit, that second unit, Monique Billings, led by her, Raven. Who else is on that bench? Michaela, and Hines Allen. Those four to me coming off
Mm-hmm.
the bench for Indiana. If she utilizes them like no like that for the second unit, could be really really strong, really
Mm.
strong. For Indiana, I don't like how she's using the players right now. Again, I'm gonna give Indiana some time. You know what I mean? Because it's still early on. But to me, I think the second unit needs to be stronger.
I think Atlanta just better than them. Caitlin came to play today. Caitlin, I'm impressed with Sophie Cunningham. I never really seen her play. I
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
never really seen her play. She can make some wide open threes.
Come on, okay. Who's that?
And I'm impressed with Pow Pow too. But I think Pow Pow is a better shooter than Ryan Howard, in my honest opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I don't, she just don't got that leash because she a role player. You know how Brunson was playing with Luca?
Mm-hmm.
They knew Brunson was good, but they didn't know he was that good.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Pow Pow could be a starting point guard in the future.
But you, but Brunson, you still seen shades of a little bit who he was because we was like, wow. Because remember when they was bringing Kyrie in and was getting rid of Brunson, everybody was like, well, will Kyrie be able to generate some things like Brunson? Because Brunson was he was playing he was playing well, but it's interesting,
Yeah.
with these cats.
Mm.
Mm.
Brother D, you good? You sound sleepy. You been up
Huh?
all night on
No.
Juneteenth? I know you celebrated.
Yeah, man. I'm no. Yo, you talking about Juneteenth,
I
man?
I was late on live today because I was turned up so much last night.
No, for real. Oh man, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Juneteenth, baby.
All right, this game is over. 96 to 113. ATL got the win.
Yep.
This is a very good like statement win. One of their better wins that I've seen this season, which I really like. Because Indiana has good offense. Say what you want about their defense, but offensively they're a pretty decent
Look
team.
at Angel. Angel is
I like it.
petty. Angel is petty. Man,
What do you
Angel
think about this
funny.
game, Brother Dean?
Oh man, it shocked it shocked me that they played through to the end. They didn't let up. Their intensity was through the whole through the whole game. They kept trying to drive through Caitlin Clark, but it wasn't working. And addition to that, Kelsey kept messing, and it seemed like they don't have anybody else to go to, especially if you don't run no plays for Cunningham. So that's going to equal a loss. But I really think that what I truly think is that Indiana need another. They need a dog, an offensive dog, somebody who can also just take people off the dribble, play
Mm-hmm.
and play in order for them to execute. If they want to play like they're playing, because the other way they would have to play, they would have to play through Lily, and they're not doing that. So they either gonna have to get a different player in here, or everybody's going to figure it out. Well, they kind of have figured it out. The Valkyries really like brought it to the forefront, and you're seeing that. So I'm surprised because I thought they was going to beat today, but nope.
I think
Look like
ATL win this game. I told you that because they were at home. I didn't have them winning by this large margin. I think Dre did. He said 20 points.
yeah.
But I did have them win the game. I thought it was going to be a closer game. Them being at home, I think, also helps when you know in your home crowd.
Oh, definitely.
Um, but for me, I'm gonna put like I said a little while ago, this loss on the coaching also for Indiana. I don't like the coaching today, and I like
Hmm.
Stephanie White, but I didn't like the coaching. I didn't like the subs. I didn't like Aaliyah Boston. Once she started getting early foul trouble, I'm like, you should have kept Hines Allen in.
Yes.
Or you should have brought Michaela in or switched it out between Hines Allen and Michaela. Michaela, to me, should get more minutes. I said this last season. She's not getting enough minutes to me. And Aaliyah Boston, you need her on the floor. You know what I mean? More times than not. Her not being
Hmm.
on the floor because she's in foul trouble was a problem for Indiana. And if you're not going to have her there, you got to bring Hines Allen in or you got to have Michaela in. But you can't just have none of them in. Like
Yes.
you got to have a big out there. You got to get the ball to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham's been knocking down threes consistently at a high clip. So for her not to have any kind of plays, I don't understand we're not getting her any touches. Kelsey too. I'm like, get her the ball. Like, what's going on? I
Yeah.
didn't understand it. But I like the coach. Again, I like Stephanie White. I know everybody's like, fire the coach. I've been saying that since last season. I don't think she need to be fired, but the coach in this game, I didn't like it. What you think, Dre?
Uh, I like the better. I like the previous game better, even though it might seem weird because they blew them out this game. I just felt
Mm-hmm.
like everybody played more consistent last game, and
Mm-hmm.
the score didn't really tell how the game went. But I
Hmm.
don't think Indiana can beat the Fever in a 4 game series. So this made me happy. I'm proud of the Atlanta Dream, and Angel Reese a dog. You already know. Even if she play bad in the first quarter, the Angel gonna come down and give out them blessings.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I got. It is what it is. But I'm glad that Angel on a good team now. So
Yeah. That's a big
Caitlin
amen.
Clark. But I shout out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark came out. She didn't want to lose this game. You
Yeah.
can tell.
She came
And
out
that's
great in the first quarter, yeah.
that's the thing that her and Angel have alike. They got that dog in them. They don't want to lose against each other. So you can tell. Angel came out like inefficient and all that type of stuff. But it
Hmm.
is what it is. But one thing about Angel, she does multiple things. So the fourth quarter, when the fourth quarter comes, it's time to clamp. It's time to clamp down. But
Yeah.
One thing I love is that Angel stopped thinking and she was just going up. I'm
Yeah.
like, stop, just freaking go up. Like, don't do all the extra stuff, like trying to elbow 3 or 4 times. Girl, just go up for that layup. And when she did that, she just played freely. She got the and one. Like, I'm like, just go for it. Like, you don't have to do other extra stuff.
did you
Just
hear
go up. Don't
did,
think, don't stop. Just go for it.
did you hear the commentators? Because they was she said Angel talked to Mesco and then Witherspoon, the coach Teresa Witherspoon,
I read it on my captions, but I have my sound off.
Teresa said basically be patient. So Angel's getting all this advice because when she first got in, she was like impatient and just going up. Now she
Hmm.
being patient, so it's like I get what y'all saying though, but she's doing it at the wrong time. Sometimes you gotta like if you got a smaller defender
Hmm.
on you, that's when you just go straight up. If you got a bigger defender on you that can block your shot, that's when you be patient.
Yeah.
So she hasn't figured that out yet. She hasn't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
So
Callie's here.
I agree what you were saying though about that.
Callie's back. She said, told you, Dre, I can't get excited for the win because the talent is there, but I don't know what makes them play to their potential offense and defense consistently. I agree with that because they are inconsistent. I say
Right.
that because last game, Ron Howard, was telling you earlier, Ron Howard came out early, set the tone, right? She came out, she was aggressive, got an early
Hmm.
steal. I feel like she kind of said, I'm gonna be like the leader of this game. That's how she was playing. And then this game, Nas Hillman came out, offensively, just as strong as Caitlin Clark did. They both had 11 points, but like the first like quarter and a half, you know what I mean? And she started, that she got in foul trouble, she was on the bench, stuff like that, you know. But it's like, I'm like, so next game, who's gonna come out? I'm like, who's gonna be the one that you
Nas
see?
him
And
Nas Hillman
like,
stepped up. Shout out to her.
she did, she did. But then
But
she
I
kind of got
heard that
quiet as the game went on.
but I don't mind a role player getting quiet, but she stepped up in the first quarter with 13
She's a
points.
starter.
No, she's a role player. She
I
just
hear you,
started
but
because
she
Bree. No, I'm saying she started because Bree Jones is not there. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
well,
But I'm
she's
saying
still start. She's still starting though. So like no,
she started,
whether
but
why she's starting or not, she's still starting.
they not expecting her to score whatever she scored 13 in the first quarter. That's what I'm saying. So
I'm not talking.
and when and,
I'm not even talking about her points. I'm just talking about her stepping up as a whole. You know,
I
like just
know,
she played better. Period across the board. It's not even about her offense. Although I'm shouting her
yeah,
offense out, but it's not just about
yeah.
that.
I'm saying that because Angel played bad, so somebody had to, even
Hold
it
on.
out. That's what basically
Let
what
me
I'm
read
saying.
this. Is it not a team sport? Y'all don't know ball. Throw y'all mics away. I'm out. Okay. Have a
Throw
good day.
yourself away.
Have a good day. Like, I don't know like what you're talking about.
Who
We
you
know it's a team sport.
yeah, explain what you're saying because I'm in the mood today.
Who was not expecting her to score? We didn't. Y'all gotta listen, okay? We didn't say we're not expecting her to score. We said we're not expecting her to score 11 in the first quarter. Not
Yeah.
expecting her to score 20 to 30 points.
Who
There's
is
a
he talking about?
difference.
Who is
Some
he talking
players
about?
are. We saw Nas Hillman just now. No
Okay.
one's expecting her to give you 20 to 30 or 35 points. Like Caitlin Clark's expected to give you 30 points a game and maybe like 10 assists or 7 assists.
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell, you expect to get between 22 and 30 points, of course. You know, like Angel Reese, as much as I love her, you're not expecting her to give you 30 points every game. Now
Mm.
you're looking for her to give you maybe like 20, like a lot of rebounds, maybe 15 to 18 points a game, and maybe like 15, 14 rebounds. But you're not looking at Angel to say, okay, but she's going to give us 30, 35 points a game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, y'all.
Yeah. It's I know people and they
What's up,
feeling a little.
Callie?
What's up, Cal?
What you want to say? I'm sorry. What you want to say? I cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't forget. Go ahead, baby.
Um,
Again, all the starters played their roles today. Uh, yeah, at different times, but yeah, I agree.
I
Yeah.
think everybody put their roles today.
Yeah,
Alicia Ray to me. She's such a sweetheart. You know, she seems like such like a nice person, like just at her core. You
who,
know, she's like a
who,
really nice young lady. Alicia
who?
Gray.
Yeah, but
Alicia.
I really do see Angel rubbing off on them. I don't know if y'all agree. Last game, Ryan Howard did it too small. That's the type of stuff that Angel do. She did it to Caitlyn. And Alicia Gray is being more this game. She being more aggressive. I think that's Angel Reese, but y'all will say I'm biased or whatever. But
No, no,
I'm
I
just
would.
telling you,
I don't think you're lying.
that dog
No.
is rubbing off on them. They hanging with Angel Reese too much. It's finna get
Alicia Gray
hectic.
to me is the one that stops and starts herself. You know, there's too many games. Some games she comes out passive, some games she comes out aggressive. When she decides to be aggressive, she gets right in there, gets that layup. You know what I mean?
She more
She might
consistent.
fall into the crowd when she does it. But
She
you know,
fall
when she
down like
makes up
AD
her
all the
mind,
time.
Yeah, but
My
you said
bad. I didn't mean
I
to
didn't
cut
hear
you
you.
up. I was just saying she fall down like AD Anthony Davis. Like she
She
fall
does
like
fall
almost
down a
every
lot,
play.
yeah. But when she
I be
play
like,
aggressive though, when she make up her mind, she just goes for it. And shout out to ATL. They were the steals. They had a lot of steals today. They have to be like top four in the league in steals. Like
give me what you
they as
got.
a team, like they stay getting good steals. But to me, in the first half, I didn't like that Indiana was just getting straight into the paint. I mean, Caitlin
hmm
was just going right down the court. I mean, just straight down for easy layup. She did it. Aaliyah Boston did it a few times. Hines Allen did it a few times. I'm like, what y'all doing? Like, play some defense.
yeah,
I wasn't worried at all because, and I was like, how? And I was just thinking, I was like, how do Ryan Howard keep getting all these steals, and then she got a steal the next play. It was
You
just so funny to me.
they gotta some things you gotta work on though, because like I said, usually after All Star weekend when teams start really like making that push for the playoffs and the seeding and whatnot, you gotta close them lanes up. Like don't play with them teams. Don't Minnesota. No, look when they get on the FISA back, it's gonna be a
yeah,
problem. They're already a problem with Olivia. You know, like you gotta close them lanes up. Don't just let people just drive right past you. Those are easy points. And then Angel, foul trouble. She did better this game though. Last game she got in foul trouble like right away. This game she did better.
Yeah, she be making some tick and tack fouls. Some of them is not really fouls, but then she does those she set those screens and all that type of stuff, illegal screens and all that. So some of them is right.
Let me read some of these comments.
Yeah.
Nasir says Kelsey, Raven, Caitlin, Cunningham, and Boston. Raven is already a seasoned vet as a PG, but she can gouge who to distribute ball and adjust the tempo at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Callie also AR draws more than one defender. Yes, she does draw more. One of her teammates should always be open when they double AR. She should be passing to Nas Hillman or the knockdown shooter on the perimeter. Ray Sean said Atlanta good, Indiana needs something. Yeah, the coach needs to figure something out. I think I'm putting this loss a little bit on her. The above should be the starting lineup for Indiana if they're going to be a contender. So you're taking Caitlin out the starting lineup this year? Really? When
Nah,
you play Finally the Truth, I haven't seen you here before. What's up?
that boy
What's up?
on that good cushion alcohol. But go ahead.
When you play against the Fever, you got lots of steals because she don't have no handle and she can't go left. Force a left and she turns it
Woo!
over.
My bad. I mean,
But no, they did a good job as a whole. They turned, Sophie Cunningham over a few times. They turned Aaliyah Boston over a few times. They did good as a whole. I like that. I like that. Indiana need two better players. Caitlin sucks at defense. They can't win, just shoot.
that's true. There's so much facts. All day facts.
Yeah.
Nasir said, happy Father's Day, Brother D. Enjoy your
Hey.
ribeye tomorrow.
And happy Father's Day to you too. I know you said you was a dad as well. Thank you so much. The blessing of Abraham upon you. Amen.
Callie said, "Is it the scheme? It is. It's the scheme. If the scheme is to double AR down low, their coach should be emphasizing what to do in those specific situations. CC don't stand for Caitlin Clark. CC stand for construction cone. Oh my, she plays no defense. AR gets your team in foul trouble from the jump. From the jump. Oh my goodness, I never heard that one. We gotta steal that one. Not construction cone.
That is hilarious on so many levels.
Hold
Woo!
on, Nasir. Caitlin is in starting up. She's a 2. Raven is a 1.
Why
You think
brother DA talking the truth today?
Caitlin Clark should go to be a shooting guard and Raven should be a starting point guard for Indiana? So then where you putting
No,
Kelsey
they'll
at?
be too small. They'll be too small.
So then where's Kelsey going? If Caitlin's the 2, Raven's the 1, then Kelsey come off the bench?
Angel Reese is 6'4", 6'4".
Yeah, yeah.
Our brother ain't talking truth today. Come on now, dog.
Well, listen, I'll never mind. Well, we all know why. But
Brother
anyway,
D,
no.
you sound a little sleepy though.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't
no,
your
you-
normal self today.
Bro-
I don't know what you did last night.
No, see, you got to answer this. So where you putting Kelsey at? Because if you putting Caitlin at the 2 and Raven at the 1, then where's Kelsey going? You got to
Yeah.
drop that in the comments. You got to tell us that, man.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, but as I said, I thought Indiana was going to beat. I thought they was going to come out and
You said by
I
2,
don't-
right?
I didn't think that at all.
but to Angel
See,
and credit,
agree.
they're waking up. They are playing better. They're not the same team like from day to day. From not day to day. I'm sorry. From game to game,
I
I
agree
do
with
see
that.
them progressing. And that's the big thing to me. You know what I mean? When you start to progress a little bit and you're playing better, that means the world right now. And I think that just the fact that the thing you alluded to, not alluded to, but you had the statement you made, Dre, about Angel rubbing off on them, and that's good. You're right, because Howard, she is a little mundane, a little stuck in the mud, a little bit like personality wise, and sometimes we need that because we sometimes feel, I'm gonna go culture on you guys. Sometimes we feel like we can't say a certain thing or do a certain thing because people are gonna look at it a certain way, and her being a dark skinned black young lady, sometimes people already stigmatize you. But I'm glad Angel is there with them to mix that thing up, and so they can be who they are, because that's who we are, baby. You know what I mean? We kind of we kind of in your face. That's what we do. We do what we do. Amen. Yep.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with Nasir's take? He's saying Kelsey is a 2 or a 3. I don't see her as no small forward.
Yeah, she's too small to be a small forward.
I see her as a two, but
Yeah,
not on
two,
A
small
two,
definitely a
forward.
two.
yeah, but
Yeah,
not. I don't see
definitely
her
a
as
two.
a 3.
I agree. I don't see her as a point guard either. So I
Yeah,
think she's a two guard.
her size take away from her from being a three. That's the only thing that take that away. She's just too small because what she's going to give up on defense is going to be more detrimental than what she can deliver sometimes. You know, people are just will eat her up, man. She's so small, and sometimes you don't know how small she is until she get next to some of these players. You be like, Lord,
She's fast though. She's strong and fast. Quick.
She fast. She got she can jump a little. She's a jump shooter. So yeah.
She got a
yeah.
good handle. She got a nice bag.
You can't tell she was even hurt last year because she went down hard and she is
You want
back.
in the finals?
Yeah,
Semifinals.
when she got hurt last year. Usually people take a while to come back. She came back right on. I mean, like right on beat. Like what? I'm still ready. Some folks be inching their way back in off the. I think she had an ACL tear. I think that's what
No,
she had.
she had like some kind of. She had like a really bad cramp. But it wasn't nothing
ACL.
crazy.
I don't know about
It
that,
wasn't
but
ACL though.
It wasn't ACL. I thought it was ACL when she went
We
down.
thought it was the way she went down and looked, but I think it turned out to be like a really, really bad cramp.
they CC fans want that old thing, but
CC fans want that old thing back. They want Iowa CC, so they want her teammates and coaches.
Yeah,
Uh,
they will never get that. And the
Callie,
reason why they will
they
never
want
get
her
that,
teammates to get
Kay, Khalil,
Iowa.
the reason why they will never get that
It's
because they
she
never,
Callie.
Kylie.
Callie, thanks, Callie, they never played any pressing defense on her. If you look at all her Iowa games, 90% of those 3 pointers was uncontested. When she came down, she went to the same spot and shot the ball all the time. And I know people might say, well, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. This is how we know. Remember how they shut her down? And every time it was time to shut Kate down, and there was like, it got crunch time, they shut her down. That's how we know. Because if she can do that, she'll do it all the time. Once again, you never see her in ISO. If you look back on all her highlights, I guarantee you, if somebody was near her, it was a high pick and roll. Somebody picked and she got open. Never do she shoot the
Be
ball in
right back.
anyone's face.
Hmm. Sophie is an extra 2. This is WNBA. So if you have a dominant player like Boston, you can have more twos with our true point forward. What is it?
I know.
Oh, that was Ray's mic.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Honestly speaking, for Indiana, well, let's say you were here, but for those of y'all that didn't hear me, I really feel like Sophie needs to come back to starting lineup because Sophie's also a dog. She a feisty, fire personality, man.
Yeah.
Um, I think she should come back starting lineup. I really feel like maybe next game just to try it out. I would love to see Hines, Allen, and Leah Boston start together in the starting lineup just to see how that looks. I think it would help keep Leah Boston out of foul trouble too.
Yeah. Who's the white player on OKC? What's his name again?
The white player OKC,
The ball head brother on OKC.
Alex Caruso.
Caruso. Thank you so much. It's always good to
Walker
have
Kawhi.
Kaji around when you need a newer name. Cause my lord, but the thing about Alex Caruso is this. That's how Sophie Cunningham is to this team. She not play a little defense. She not to get under people's shirt. She can pop an open three. She can drive and make that layup. She can do she's like a utility knife, and she's really is great at that. For Stephanie White not to take advantage of that and succumb to the pressure of once again the Caitlin Clark Tiki Torch fans saying, "Oh no, we got to put Kate in and have to run things through Kate." See,
Hmm.
and that's what's causing the team to have a detriment right now. That's what's stopping the blood flow. Things are not flowing like they usually flow.
Yeah,
So
it's too
yeah,
much going through. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I never seen Sophie play, but these last two games, and
Hmm.
she actually looks like a decent player. I was actually surprised because
She's a
Okay.
decent player. She's very good.
I
Yeah.
was just judging her off the social media antics and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But
but
I
that's why
never
we
really
hate her,
watched her.
you know?
I really never watched her play. But she seems like she's a legitimate 3-point shooter
Yep.
that can make wide open shots and contested shots as well.
Yeah.
So I was impressed by her. So
Yeah, big time, big time. She does a lot of things, and she's annoying. That's why when I say hater, I mean of course as a player. That's why you hate her, because it's like she's going to show up somewhere and hit that three. If she catch that ball in that corner, it's going to hit nothing but the bottom of the net. It's not going to rattle around. It's going to go straight through. Whack. It's like, man. And last year during their run, she was making me so bad. But I know she got hurt. But she just does a lot of things great, and you can't deny her. You know what I mean? It's like, it is
Yeah,
what
she
it is.
does. Finally, the truth said maybe the FIFA don't want to admit it, but CC don't fit this team chemistry. She throws the chemistry off a little bit. So, what are you thinking? See, you saying she should be traded? Like, what should they do? What you saying? How should the FIFA fix it?
Well, if to me, if you were to say to fix that, the only way you can fix this is Caitlin Clark would have to have an attitude adjustment and how they're going to use her. That's the only way it'll work, because it can work, but if she whines like crushed grapes, like she always does, you will always see them succumb or listen to the fan base and start to
Yeah,
make
that fan
adjustments.
base, yeah,
Of
she
course,
has to. She got
yeah,
to have the ball on her hand. She got to
yeah,
get wide playing time. Like she
yeah.
just, yeah. If there is, for example, if they said we're gonna next game we're gonna try running the ball through Kelsey, right? Run the offense through Kelsey. It
Hmm.
would be an uproar.
Oh,
I
please.
don't even think it's
It would
just
be
a
an
fan base. It's Caitlyn too. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. She would have to have attitude adjustment.
she
Yeah,
represents her fan base and she plays just like her fan base. Like so you can see when like if it's not running through her, she's
she's not
mad
happy.
herself. Yeah,
Exactly.
I
so
don't think she represents her fan base though.
I do to that extent of what I'm explaining, but I don't know what you trying to say.
Her fan base is nasty.
Yeah, well, Caitlyn is nasty
Nasty.
too.
A lot of them are
You know
downright
what I'm saying?
racist.
Caitlyn,
I don't think she's like her fan base. I'll give her that.
She's not. I don't. Well,
I don't think she's
come on,
racist or
Kai.
none of that nature, but
I don't.
she's turned some of her fan base off based on her attitude. So, and that's part of her fan base. They just like her, but
She's had the same attitude though. If you watch her from college, people didn't really watch her
Oh
play. That's
yeah,
the
no,
problem.
she's
I'm like,
fake
she
her.
got the same attitude. She knows she won the ball back in college. She was talking the same junk she talked. She was doing the same push offs.
but
Like nothing's changed. I'm
they
like, why
wasn't
y'all
paying
mad now?
attention. They wasn't paying attention. They were just focused on Angel Reese.
Yeah, but I'm saying rookie season she was doing the same thing, and they would give her whole kind of praise. Last season before she got hurt, doing the same thing. Even this season,
They
she's still doing the
they
same
wa-
thing, pushing
they
off,
wasn't
still clapping in front of the refs with the poor beat like
they
with the
wasn't
bad
showing
attitude.
all of that. They wasn't showing all of that back then. They
They
showing
were
it now
showing
because
it.
that's
People just weren't. They were showing it. I saw it.
they showing it now. It's the narrative. Like all the sports
Yeah,
channels are talking about
selective
it. That's what
outrage.
the narrative. That's what the narrative is now. That what she been
Just
doing.
because
But
ESPN or whatever is choosing to talk about, it don't mean it wasn't there. We saw this back in college. If you watched the games,
ESPN, what's the new channel?
ESPN, Nightcap, Speak
Uh,
Easy.
yeah,
Who else?
Speakeasy. They all talking about it.
Club
It's
520 with Jeff Teague.
but
All
it's more.
the
It's
nothing.
a
No,
narrative now. She
but
been doing
I
it. I
understand. What
agree.
I'm saying is, if you were watching it, she was already doing it. Like this is nothing new.
Y'all had the pleasure of having me around. I've been telling the truth from the giddy up, but people don't want to listen to me. But now everybody want to follow Brother D. That's all right. Get on board. I
Mm.
drive.
She should play the sixth player and lead the second team. You think she should six man really? Then
I
she
don't
can
even like
play.
Caitlyn, but I don't agree with that. I
Then
ain't
she
gonna.
can
Nah.
play her way with the second squad. People in trouble because the solutions don't include CC. I wouldn't have her coming off the bench. I got to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. She
I
she got to
wouldn't.
start. Yeah,
You
she got.
know, yeah,
That's
I wouldn't do.
crazy.
Her and Kelsey to me, I might take out start lineup. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's just her
India,
attitude. She has to have attitude. Though. She has to comply and act like she likes it, even if she doesn't like it, and that will make everything be more cohesive. Everybody could Coach Stephanie can coach freely, just like what's his name in L.A. He can coach more freely if LeBron would get out the way, but he really can't coach freely.
What?
Yeah. Oh, please. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying
No,
that.
it's not.
Listen,
Hold up. We got to
listen.
do another story on this. Set the date up.
Yeah,
Set the date up.
yeah, please.
LeBron is playing better than half of these players, and he's 40.
Very,
Just
very
because
true.
he's 40, y'all say, oh, it
Listen.
don't count. It don't
No,
count
I'm
now.
not talking about LeBron's play. What I'm talking about is the fact that the coach can't coach properly
He
because
can coach.
LeBron is there. LeBron is a stick in
That's
the mud.
All right,
that's not
let's
now.
table
We,
let's
now we
Oh,
now
I
we
know,
now
I
we
know, I
changing
know.
the topic and we talking crazy.
I'm sorry. All right.
let's
You gonna
table
make
that.
it like that?
We're gonna do an independent video on
Look,
that.
I'm falling back. I'm falling back. I'm
Now we gonna
falling back.
now get your points together because we gonna come back to that
Yeah,
on
yeah. I'll
another
come back to
separate
that
video.
with the different. Yeah, please. Indiana is the only team where she will have a fan base.
Because I disagree. Nah.
I do too, and I'm
No.
not even a Laker fan like that.
Remember,
Yeah.
America is 56 to 58% Caucasian. She will always have a fan base. It's really
Uh,
based on an. Yeah, come on now.
Jared was telling me in the last
Huh.
chat that he wanted Caitlin to go to Los Angeles Sparks.
Mm-mm.
No,
He
Kelsey
randomly
wouldn't have
said
that.
that.
Yeah.
They would
Kelsey
trade
wouldn't have
Kelsey
that.
for that. Kelsey ain't the boss.
I didn't say she was the boss. What I'm saying is Kelsey went to Los Angeles so that she could be number one.
But
So
I'm saying that,
unless you're trading Kelsey away, and they would have to have somebody else there. I mean, they have NECA there now. Cameron Brink. Who else is there? Kia's gone.
hey, did y'all
Um,
see this? My bad to cut you off. The
no, I didn't.
Angel
I
Reese
can't even see it.
imitate. She was imitating Caitlin Clark flop again.
No, when she
Hold
was
on.
throwing her head back,
Yeah, right
talking to
here.
them. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's Angel is. Well, she got a meme every game. But yeah.
Oh wait, I'll read some more of these comments and get up out of here. Indiana played better without CC last year, and they should consider trading her for Paige. Paige is not leaving Dallas. They're not letting Paige go. That is not gonna happen. Mm. They're trying to fix it by slow walking CC and her fans into what they need to do to win a championship. Get the ball out of her hand, and she has to play defense. Big dog,
Mm.
what's up? He said, "What's up, my N words? Happy belated Juneteenth."
What's up, my baby? That's what's up. Oh, I'm a little too happy about that, aren't I? But anyway.
If they didn't let her push off so much and so violently, she would be hot trash, fouling out in like 2 quarters. Wow, he said violent. Y'all think her push off is violent?
Oh, yeah, very demonstrative. Not only demonstrative, very violent. It is because she grabs your jersey and then she does a full extension,
She
and
does this
yeah,
like she having a seizure.
like her arm go all the way out like this. You know what I mean? So when your arm go out like this, you can't do a full extension when you push off. They allow you to do the arm guard like you in amateur bowling. Yeah, you can have a little arm rail, but you can't push off. And they let her get away with it, and that's what makes.
Kaja, let me see you do the Caitlin Clark, Kaja.
I don't know what that is.
When you
It's
Brother
weird.
D, Brother D is right.
there you go. There you go. I think you're talking about LeBron James. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean, somebody,
No,
he put in the chat when you was talking about LeBron James, so he was talking about that. Yeah.
we're gonna come back to that on another independent topic. I got some stuff to say.
Big Dog said Clark needs the ball, and the coach needs to design an offense for her, a defensive scheme to help Clark not be liability like the Warriors was doing Curry. This is a team sport. Caitlin Clark, by all accounts, especially in that first half, she had a good game, but it didn't help the team. You know, like it's not an individual, it's not golf. You know, so her going off individually is great for her stats, for her MVP case, because she's gonna be in that conversation, y'all. But it's not good for the team. You got to get other players involved. You got to utilize Sophie Cunningham. She's too good of a player on offense and defense to not get her more touches. Like especially when you need the offense.
Maybe Stephanie
Clark-
don't like her personality.
Caitlin Clark draws so much attention. You can use it as a decoy and get that ball to Sophie. You know what I mean? Kelsey as well. They got shooters on that team now. Aaliyah Boston can shoot as well. Hines Allen was knocking down some threes today. I was like, okay, I know she could shoot threes like that, but she surprised me. You got to use them. Hines Allen. She had like two or three threes. Usually she's in the paint
Uh,
more, but she was knocking down them open threes when it was getting her the ball. You got to utilize your other team players, man. Other
they did a
players.
good job on the first half of Angel blanking her out.
The
Yeah,
second half, they weren't really using them, and that's where it all started to fall apart. And like
yeah.
halfway through that third quarter, and the lead
You could
started to
tell
open
that
up.
you could tell that was a focus. That was a focus. Like, do not let her get no rebounds. Angel had like 0 rebounds in the first 7 minutes or so.
Yeah, I was yelling. I
From
was like, Angel, you like what's going on with the rebounds? I think at halftime she only had two. Or after the
yeah,
first quarter, excuse me, she only had two.
first
I don't
quarter.
even watch
I
the
just know
NBA.
that.
I don't even watch the NBA, but I know LeBron has more power, wealth, and influence than the coach. Ain't LeBron the reason they got the coach? True, I think. If I was on the Lakers team, I would mind my business.
Look at brother D. I see that face you making. Yeah, I see.
That's the
We go.
reason.
Hey, Carolyn, we gonna come back to this. Since I'm finna put a whooping on some people. But yeah,
There is a reason why real Lakers want LeBron gone. His stats for the most part is fools go. Yeah, okay.
no, it's
LeBron was
not. Okay,
outplaying that pretty much that whole team
first
that
of
half the young
all,
guys in the league. Y'all gotta. I'm
and
not a
Austin
LeBron fan
Reeves.
like that, but come on now.
Austin Reeves played terrible every playoffs, and
I said the same thing.
LeBron is like 56 years old, and you gotta depend on LeBron to be the most consistent player. Luka hurt. I'm like, what you want him to do? What more can he do?
When we have this
But
conversation, we gonna invite you to jump in this chat, big dog. And don't run from the smoke either. Don't run from it. You better stand on it.
because I got infinity bullets.
Don't run from it. The FIFA got a power forward. They just big bucks that they can't even play in the fourth quarter. LOL. Them white boys had the Lakers shaking and moving when LeBron was out. Okay, so what white boys had them
Facts.
shaking and moving?
He said when LeBron was out.
Because when Luca wasn't there, and LeBron, I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Austin Reeves came back. It went downhill. And Luca really want him back. Austin Reeves had like 18 dribbles to score. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how many moves you got to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he over there doing mini James Harden.
All right, beautiful people, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. Have a
Wow,
great
wow,
rest
wow.
of your weekend. Anything I want to say before we get out of here?
Nope, nope. It was a great game. Always a pleasure. You know what I mean?
I'm good. Y'all go subscribe to their channels. Brother Dealing Sports, Just Simply Kaja, Night Shift PM, Dre Styles. Y'all already know what's happening with me. So tune in.
All
We'll be
right,
back.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, look out for that LeBron debate. See y'all soon.
Huh.
Have a good
All right.
have a good afternoon, y'all.
All right.
Happy Father's Day to the fathers in the chat. If you guys are fathers, happy Father's Day. Hope you all are celebrated and have a wonderful, wonderful day, with your loved
And shout
ones. All
out to
right.
Kessa Mitchell putting Tahina Pow Pow on slides.
Yeah, that was
She did
crazy.
her. She did her bad. But anyway.
That change direction is serious when you know how to hit it. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Thanks, guys.